Have you ever heard of a hero whose entire life hung on a single piece of wood? It sounds like something out of a fairy tale, but for the Greek hero Meleager, it was a terrifying reality. Let's dive into one of the most tragic stories from Greek mythology. Our story begins in the kingdom of Calydon, with the birth of a prince, Meleager. Shortly after he was born, the fates themselves, the weavers of destiny, appeared in his room. They declared that the newborn prince would be handsome, brave, and noble. But then, they pointed to a log burning in the fireplace and delivered a chilling prophecy. Meleager would live only as long as that log remained unburnt. His mother, Queen Althea, was horrified. As soon as the fates vanished, she snatched the log from the fire, doused it with water, and hid it away in a locked chest, believing she had saved her son. Meleager grew up just as the fates had predicted. He became a renowned warrior, respected throughout Greece for his strength and courage. He even sailed with Jason and the Argonauts on their quest for the Golden Fleece. He was the pride of his kingdom, and for a while it seemed like the dark prophecy had been forgotten. But fate, as the Greeks knew all too well, has a way of catching up. The trouble started when Meleager's father, King Aeneas, made a grave mistake. During the harvest festival he made offerings to all the gods, but he forgot one: Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. An insulted goddess is a dangerous one. As punishment, Artemis unleashed a monstrous creature upon Calydon the Calydonian boar. This wasn't just any boar. It was a terrifying beast of immense size and strength, with tusks like scythes and bristles as sharp as arrows. It rampaged through the countryside, destroying crops, killing livestock, and terrorizing the people. No single warrior could face it alone. So Meleager sent out a call to the greatest heroes of Greece, inviting them to join the Calydonian Boar Hunt. Many famous heroes answered, including Theseus, Peleus, who was the father of Achilles, and most notably, a fierce huntress named Atalanta. The presence of a woman on the hunt caused a stir. Some of the men, including Meleager's own uncles, protested, arguing that a hunt was no place for a woman. But Meleager, who was quite taken with Atalanta's skill and beauty, insisted she stay. He was the leader, and his word was final. The hunt was brutal and bloody. The boar was even more ferocious than they had imagined, and several heroes fell to its deadly charge. Finally, after a long and desperate battle, it was Atalanta who drew first blood, striking the boar with an arrow. This gave Meleager the opening he needed. With a final heroic thrust of his spear, he brought the monster down. As the leader of the hunt and the one who delivered the final blow, Meleager had the right to the boar's hide and tusks, the prize of the hunt. In a gesture of honor and admiration, he awarded the prize to Atalanta, recognizing her for drawing first blood. This is where everything went wrong. Meleager's uncles were furious. They felt insulted that the prize would go to a woman over them. They argued, taunted Meleager, and tried to snatch the boar's hide from Atalanta. Enraged by their disrespect towards both him and Atalanta, Meleager drew his sword. In the heat of the moment, a fight broke out, and Meleager killed his two uncles. When news of this reached the palace, Queen Althea was devastated. She had just learned that her own son had killed her brothers. Overcome with grief and rage, she was torn between her love for her son and her loyalty to her family. In her despair, her mind turned to the prophecy from so long ago to the log she had kept hidden for all these years. In a fit of vengeful madness, she unlocked the chest, took out the fateful log, and threw it into the fire. As the flames consumed the wood, miles away on the hunting grounds, Meleager suddenly collapsed. He felt a burning pain consume him from the inside out, and his life force drained away. As the log turned to ash, the great hero Meleager died, his fate sealed not by a monster's tusk or an enemy's sword, but by his own mother's hand. The story of Meleager is a classic Greek tragedy, a powerful reminder of how pride, anger, and a tangled sense of honor can lead to ruin. It shows how even the deepest love, like a mother's for her son, can be twisted into an instrument of destruction by grief and rage. A hero's life extinguished with a simple piece of wood. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into mythology, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories. See you next time.